Previously on Tuesday Night TalkDown.
I've been doing this long before Beef Boy. Now I'll be doing this long after Beef Boy is gone. I've been here my whole life. You know what? I waited a long time to do this. So long, in fact, that I'm willing to put it all on the line. I'm willing to put it all on the line, Beefomania. I'm so confident that I can beat you. I am so confident that I can beat you that I will challenge you to a loser leaves town. This town is big enough for the both of us. I know how you're feeling right now. I'm here for you. Don't you out of here.
Oh, Billy.
Hello everyone, Mad Dog Marty Sugar here. Welcome to another week of ThrowDown. Koj is not here this week. It's just Casey Andrews and I doing the judging. And if you want to know why, well, take a look.
Shut up and sit down.
Justin Cider.
It's Koj.
What did we tell you? You're just gonna sit here?
Last choice.
Do you think we were kidding? Justin Cider taught that to you?
It's like he's just trying to bish off his way to the top. Just play himself to be this manager he never really was or ever is or ever will be.
He's not gonna stop. Get it together.
Make your own crap, boy.
Shut up and sit down.
You forget who the hell you are?
You gotta be as good or better.
You offered nothing.
Everything I do, 100% original. Played out crap.
Shut up and sit down.
I don't know what to say. It's like it's all falling apart. You're letting Justin walk all over you. Let him make fun of the brand. You remember why you started the DWO? No, I don't know, because you wanted to make an impact. You're pissed because he called you Eric Bischoff, aren't you? He's not wrong. And he'll never be a promoter. Just like he'll never be a wrestler. You've done good here in the DWO. And they're behind you. The family. That's just part of we won, man. Well. Look at you now. You just think you were on top of the world, didn't you? And one smart-ass comment from Justin Cider. Your whole little Jenga tower just falls to pieces. You're pathetic. You're gonna let one guy and one member of his family get under your skin? You know he used all his ammunition on the last promo, right? He's got nothing left. Do what needs to be done. Do not embarrass me. I'm waiting.
Shut up and sit down.
Our opening contest this week, Blue Wilder versus Red Dinero. For Blue, both Casey Andrews and I agreed that Blue was very confident this week, and I loved his intensity. The delivery was a little shaky, but that will come with practice. Meanwhile, Red Dinero, both Casey and I agreed it was strong and charismatic delivery. Casey suggests he was a little too disparaging towards his opponent, but the Red-Blue rivalry kind of lent itself to that. Fan voting was a deciding factor in this one, as Red had a dominant 18-2 advantage with just 2 draws.
Now I know you're the big dog up in the Arctic. And that just means that you're the leader of a very small pack. Down here the packs are much larger and you have to be much more aggressive to stay on top. The leaders have to be able to do anything to stay on top. Whether they beat the hell out of their friends, their foes, they will do anything. It's cutthroat.
Casey Peak versus the returning Johnny Dean, who had a week off. Casey had a nice change of location and some solid confidence this week. Casey couldn't think of any negatives, but I would suggest both Casey and Johnny spent too much time talking about another promotion, which won't get across to non-Empro viewers. For Johnny, I liked the premise and Casey liked the ending, but this one was too focused on everything but Casey Peak. Once Johnny finds his groove on TalkDown, opponents are gonna be in trouble. Fan voting was interesting in this one, as Casey only got 50% of the vote, 8-6 with 8 draws.
We're here to talk about Casey Peak versus Johnny Dean. Now you, Johnny Dean, have been matched up against one of the best young talents in TalkDown this week. So with that being said, I know what you bring to the table, Johnny Dean, and the experience and the being well established in things like this. And I know what I bring to the table, being the young, strong, strapping young man that I am.
Dylan Murphy versus Lance Skulls was the second closest battle of the week. For Murphy, very smooth. Casey said, and I quote, really, really good. Again, one of those promos that toes the line in regards to almost dragging your opponent too much. Meanwhile with Lance, well delivered and smooth. Skulls is always engaging, but Casey agreed with one of Dylan Murphy's jabs that sometimes it feels like Lance is going through the motions. And look at that. 1 fan vote, half a point on the judges. Can it get any closer?
And Lance, I have a piece of advice for you. Next time, keep my name out of your filthy mouth.
Destro versus The Advocate was our semi-main, but it should have been the main event. This was the 2 best promos and the best promo battle of the week. Casey Andrews, as far as The Advocate, he said this kid can talk, and I agree. Casey called it flawless, and I can't say I blame him. Meanwhile, Destro, a very intense and determined Destro this week, who not only hit the high notes of his actual rough week with TAW, but promoted the idea that he will soon be in an actual Big West ring. Aces all around, said Casey Andrews. And can you believe this score? You asked, can this get any closer? Look at that, 1 fan vote. And do you want to know who that fan vote was that kept it from a draw? Destro the Eskimofo himself, and I quote, he said, I was beat this week fair and square. Advocate, that was a killer promo, so you definitely get the vote.
I would say you are the greatest competitor, not because of your accomplishments, but because of the fact that you are willing to bring yourself to the ring and challenge people. The fact that you are willing to use muscle instead of fan persuasion to get yourself ahead. You're willing to do everything it takes, no matter how hard a loss, no matter how hard the criticism. You move forth every single time, and I respect that. But that means beating you is my next step to being the one, the great competitor like that.
And fans, just like Destro said on TalkDown, he'll be down in Summerland October the 25th on Sunday, and he'll be joined by fellow TAW compatriot Blue Wilder. And in our final battle this week, Sky versus Zilla. For Sky, both Casey and I like that she's experimenting with new styles and expanding her range as a character. Maybe this one was a little too rushed. For Zilla, Casey says that Zilla has the most punchable face he's seen since Colin Cutler went into hiding, and I can't say I disagree. I felt Zilla was a little monotone again this week. I've heard his intensity commentating on Facebook for Big West Live events, so I know he's not actually a robot. And just like that, another dominant victory for Sky. Fan voting did it again. What happened to the DWO and their fan votes? Have they lost touch? Zilla, this is 2 weeks in a row, and you talked a big game last week, and look what happened.
Big words and small, short, monotone promos. That's what Lance Skulls, bring to the table every week. And Zilla, you better be scared.
As for the scoring, I would like to point out to Zilla Look what Koj gave Lance. Look what I gave you. Who has your best interest in mind? Is it your little ringleader partner? Looks like not this week. Was it just me, or did you notice that Zilla's promo didn't have the DWO logos? Did I get to the DWO last week when I mentioned how Koj totally dissed all of his DWO allies and horribly ranked them in last week's Throwdown? You ready for an amazing week of TalkDown? And thanks to everyone who voted on the first round of the Voros VoteDown. 12 wrestlers started out. Now with the voting and with a couple of cancellations, we've got it down to the final 8. And those guys are... in order of voting popularity: Beef Boy, Ace Redmond Jr., Todd Quality, Camaro Cope, Malik Mello, Miles DeVille, Eli Surge, and Haviko. Pick your next 4 to advance. You've got until Saturday, October 3rd at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll put it on TalkDown and then we'll have our final voting round. Don't miss it! Now, as promised, we are going to show you a match from Live, Laugh, Lariat out of Summerland on September the 26th and try to explain how a simple challenge from Beef Boy turned an intriguing opening contest into a loser leaves town dogfight that was also our September match of the month.
I asked for this match. I asked Big West Wrestling Management to wrestle Mercury one-on-one because I'm a big fan of Mercury. So when I went to Big West Wrestling Management and I asked for this match, they said, heck yeah. Yeah, that'll be a good match. Yeah, they're gonna kill it. And you know what? You know what? Let's make it hot open. Let's give the fans what they want. Let's fire them up with Mercury versus Beef Boy. That'll get everyone on their feet. I was excited. Man, I had this whole idea. I was gonna talk to the camera and I was gonna be like, this is a big day. This is a big day for you and me. We're gonna prove that people like us can do whatever we want. And then you come out with this whole thing where you're staring at the water.
So stupid because I was doing it long before him. I was doing this way before he was around, but he's really such a good kid and he has potential and he has a future and he has that really cool weight gimmick where he says he's 605 pounds, but even though I've heard that before, it's not like Beef Boy's been on national television. Beef Boy didn't get a protection with WWE. Beef Boy didn't wrestle in 6 states. Beef Boy didn't wrestle across Canada. But I did.
And you're talking about how it's a loser leaves town because you've decided in your brain that this story arc, you've created your own story arc. And in this story is this idea that I have taken opportunities away from you when I've never done such a thing. I don't take opportunities, I make opportunities. And you want this to be a loser leaves town match on September 26th in Summerland? Mercury, you got it, man. We'll do loser leaves town. But I know I'm not going nowhere.
What's up, everyone? It's the #1 ref in the Pacific Northwest, Scooter Q Hansen, here for a midnight edition of Shoots with Scoots. My guest here tonight is actually Beef Boy's opponent. Now, Beef Boy seems to have gotten himself into a bit of a pickle. Now, we're just waiting here for my guest. I don't really know where he is. I don't know where he is. Maybe I've been here all along, Scooter. Beef Boy wanted to wrestle Mercury because he said he was a big fan. You can't write you're a big fan. Where do you think I got that weight gimmick from? Beef Boy says he wants to go and have a match with me and he wants to kill it. I don't kill it. I don't wrestle for the fans. I wrestle because I like to, because I love to, because that is what I am here to do. I should have had a music video. I should have had a parade. Beef Boy, you said that I'm making a story out of this. Dog, the story's already been written, my friend. I'm just reading it to you. If you want to or not. Beef Boy, you said you're doing this for people like us. People like us? We're not the same person.
This opening contest is a loser leaves
so sorry. Get down. What have I done?
Thank God somebody is here to stop.
I'm so sorry. Y'all got in the way. No. Screw y'all. My spot, Beef Boy. Done now. Take my spot, Beef. Biggest fan in the room. Biggest fan in the room. Beef Boy! Beef Boy!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our referee has said it's a no match.
I'm good. I'm good. We're good. I'm out. Don't call it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go get
Don't call it. I'm good.
Go give you guys an update.
I'm good. No, please don't. Please don't. I'm good. Please.
I'm gonna listen to what the boss says, and you're gonna get checked out.
Come on, come with me. Yeah, the rumors are true. My name is Mercury, and yes, I've been doing this for 2 decades. So no, you can't have an autograph. Now earlier, I would say last month, Beef Boy had the audacity to challenge me to a match because he didn't like what I did to my partners. He made a big mistake, and I proved to him why he made the biggest mistake of his life earlier tonight when I gave his arm up. I am taking that spot, Beef Boy. I am taking what's mine. Now, Beef Boy. I suck. I'll make more than that. Oh, yeah, here, take your money out of here. I'll make more than that one day. Now, Beef Boy got taken to a local medical facility to have his poor little arm evaluated. This match is happening because he wanted it. So now, Beef Boy, you come out and you take your loss like a man. You come out here, you lay down and you let me pin you, and you give me what's mine. That's right. He ain't coming.
He's not coming.
No. Where's the whole stuff? Can't take it?
Yeah.
Can't take it? He ain't coming. Ring the bell!
Alright, let's ring the bell.
Ring the bell! Count them out! Count!
3. Alright, Beef Boy. One.
I'll be red.
2! Come on!
Beef Boy, Elliot, Tyler.
4.
Ladies and
gonna come to my birthday party, right?
No.
No?
I lost. I'm going to Toronto to become a street person now. This is so stupid. I didn't tap!
What party? What am I? What's wrong? Where? Where? What just happened? Mark?
Well, challenging Beef Boy to a loser-leaves town match in hindsight was a very poor idea. But see, unlike Beef Boy, and unlike Misty Light, I know the rules of wrestling. Loser leaves town, you get out of town. So I took my loss like a man, and I left town. But it appears that you two don't know the rules of wrestling. Beef Boy, let's face it, dog. You cheated, okay? Plain and simple. Between you and me, man to man, man to boy, you cheated. You were choking me. You know how I know this? Because I couldn't breathe, okay? I'm trying to direct it to Misty Light. I look over at Misty Light, and what's she doing? Ring the bell! Ring the... Asinine, at best. So I took my loss like a man, and I left town. So here I am, in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And I figured, if I'm going to figure out the rules of wrestling and just get to the bottom line of this, I'm going to come to the authority. I'm going to come to the dungeon, okay? Because I'm pretty sure I can just walk right up to that door and ask him just, why? Why was it that Misty Light ring the bell? Am I wrong? I know I'm not wrong. But I'm going to walk up to that house anyway, and I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Beef Boy. Beef Boy. This isn't over.
Well, howdy, boys.
What are you doing here?
Hey, I got a ticket. I bought a ticket. I have a right to be here. I put hand sanitizer on, I got a mask, I got a ticket.
Get in there.
All I want is a chair.